Welcome to my In the News assignment. So today I'm going to be talking about Spot, the robotic dog. So just a quick table of contents, and then we're going to get started. So firstly, what is Spot? Spot made its first debut in 2015 on YouTube, named Spot Classic. Manufactured by Boston Dynamics, Spot is an agile robotic dog. Spot can navigate through difficult terrains with its outstanding capabilities. Spot allows you to automate routine inspection tasks and capture data safely, accurately, and frequently, categorizing it as completely autonomous when asked to be. Though having a fully autonomous robot is cool, Spot also comes with a controller for live feedback and single-time missions. Next, we're going to go to its specs. So, the base model costing a whopping $74,500, Spot can carry and hold up to 14 kilograms of inspection equipment. Spot can see 360-degree perception to map terrain and avoid obstacles as they appear. Spot stands at a height of 24 inches with a length of 43.3 inches and a width of 19.7 inches, weighing in at 31.7 kilograms, averaging about 90 minutes of runtime on a full charge, which takes 2 hours. Spot's application. Spot's industry application. So, Spot can be used in a variety of ways. Just to name a few, Spot can inspect progress on construction sites and create digital versions of the construction site all autonomously. You could also create autonomous routes or drive the robot remotely to inspect oil and gas facilities and improve awareness of plant operations without the need of risking a human's life. You could also create tunnel inspection routes and attach additional attachments to take measurements and ensure there are safe working conditions set in place. Spot can be set up to do autonomous inspection or use a robot to create digital twins of manufacturing plants in advance of remodeling. Spot can be driven remotely to get eyes on dangerous situations or inspect hazardous packages from afar. And finally, my favorite, Spot can be used to make dancing videos of Spot and his robot friends. Here's a video from Colorado Mines.
Something I do a lot with research is exploring in unexplored environments, like things like mines, and wheeled robots can be difficult for that. So the fact that Spot can cross different types of terrain is going to be really interesting. So something we've worked several times with is the Edgar Mine, a resource that School of Mines has access to. We've worked with the mine rescue team, and so when you need to do search and rescue in those dynamic, unstructured environments, the fact that Spot is on 4 legs instead of wheels, instead of treads, instead of flying and kicking up dust, really means it can really participate in search and rescue and help out those teams.
I think we'll navigate into the mine and see how well this Spot robot can really adapt to different type of terrain, some of the slopes, okay? And we can also see whether the robot can really navigate in a dark environment, whether it can achieve this obstacle avoidance in this relatively complex environment in underground. The mine, that was an operating mine like 100 years ago. It produces silver, copper, and some other metals. And now it was purchased a while ago by Colorado School of Mines. And now it becomes an underground laboratory, and different people from different fields, they come here to test their research in the mine. First of all, it's cool. If you have this radioactive like a manufacturing or some power plants, it's hard for humans. It's generally not possible for human inspectors to go in often to inspect those facilities. And here, for some developing areas in an underground tunnel, it's the same. It's just dangerous for humans to get in. So in this scenario, the robots actually can provide a great tool to generally to help people to achieve this inspection task. It perceives the local environment. It actually can navigate in pure dark, and it can generally do obstacle avoidance. If there's some obstacle in front of the robot, it can just avoid the obstacle. So when you consider about these underground facilities, or like a big manufacturing factory, it always have stairs or have some slopes that is very hard for some other types of robot, like a wheeled robot, to navigate on. And in this scenario, probably you already see like the robot actually, the Spot robot can deal with these hard terrain types very well. It can climb stairs that the wheeled robots cannot. What we want to do is we want to make the robot to be autonomous, so the robot can take over these routine tasks, like the normal routine tasks, instead of asking the humans to spend a lot of time and labor on this like relatively boring tasks, but also important, right? For example, like the daily inspection.
I'm also excited to see him interact with people. I feel like the way he's designed, people are very curious about him, and they think he has a face, they think he has a personality. And so I really want to see how people react to him and how he can interact with them.
Indoor environments, we sort of have like robot arms, right? We sort of have achieved a great progress over the past 20 years. But for outdoor environments, we actually don't really have a good robots. And generally, like I think Spot, it fills this gap for the robotics community.
I think it's real exciting that this is a brand new technology available, and Minds has gotten one pretty early. I think it excites people about robotics and what they can do for our lives, and so I think we'll see a lot more students wanting to do research there, wanting to get involved, and hopefully more students coming to Minds.
We're gonna watch another Spot video. Spot's attachments. The arm enables users to complete tasks that only a human could do. It is yet to be purchasable, but sources say the arm will come out by the end of 2021. Awareness provides a color panoramic view of the robot's surroundings and communication capabilities, enabling improved teleoperation experience, costing $21,800. Inspection adds a pan-tilt zoom camera to Awareness to enable detailed inspection, costing $29,750. Thermal also adds a pan-tilt zoom camera with a thermal camera to Awareness to enable detailed inspection, costing a hefty $38,950. And finally, LiDAR enhances the range and accuracy of Spot's autonomy system for use on large sites, costing $18,450. Spot in the real world. The New York Police Department has teamed up with Boston Dynamics to test Spot. The NYPD was very much interested in a robotic dog helping the police force in missions that are not safe for humans. the police force decided to use an entry-level Spot with a LiDAR attachment for all of its missions. The department described the robot as a tool that could be used to defuse dangerous situations and said it would help officers stay out of harm's way. In fact, Spot had already completed 2 successful missions. In October, the robot was sent into a basement of a suspected shooter who had barricaded themselves. And in December, the NYPD sent Spot to another mission in Queens. Spot came in handy in a tense situation where 2 armed men were holding 5 hostages in a home. Here's a video of Fox 5 News from New York.
It's been a rough year for the NYPD. Crime is reaching record levels in the city, and today, the newest Bot in Blue was sent out to its first crime scene.
That thing is creepy.
Meet DigiDog, the newest member of the NYPD's Technical Assistance Response Unit. Yes, a robot dog that's hounding city streets, assisting its handlers in saving lives and protecting New York's finest.
It allows the NYPD to have eyes and ears and also talk to individuals in life-threatening situations. This allows them to use the least amount of force necessary to resolve that situation.
John Jay College professor Keith Taylor says robots like DigiDog are changing the way to police. And following a year of social unrest, Taylor predicts the 70-pound DigiDog, decked out with lights and cameras, will soon be utilized more often.
This allows the police department to function with minimal risk to officers involved, and the tactical value of that is immeasurable.
So DigiDog took its first steps here in the Wakefield section of the Bronx today. The 4-legged robot was reportedly responding to a home invasion, climbing the stairs of an apartment here on West 227th Street. The police would only tell us it's an ongoing investigation, but it appears DigiDog got the job done. And as the Robo-Pooch made its way back to a waiting patrol car, the NYPD says it's soon expected to come out of its test phase and hopefully earn a permanent spot on the force. In the Wakefield section of the Bronx, Richard Giacovas, Fox 5 News.
Spot turned out to be a great success. Okay, I lied. The New York Police Department said it will stop using Spot. The NYPD officials confirmed in a statement that it had terminated its $94,000 contract on April 22nd and will return the robot to Boston Dynamics. The community said the robotic dog was creepy, alienating, and sends the wrong message to New Yorkers. And on that note, thanks for watching.